We're just a few days away from the reopening of Walt Disney World, and the news keeps coming. Okay, dining reservations are opening again, well, for some people, and the NBA is having a big impact on Disney World. Disneyland has some new state regulations to deal with as well. We've got a huge week coming up. We'll be in the parks bringing you the latest breaking news on our social media channels and DisneyFoodblog.com. And be sure to check back here for our first look in a reopened Disney World, because you know we're going to share it with you guys. If you are planning a trip this year, we know there is a ton of info to keep up on. We're running a 4th of July promo right now on our DFB guide to help you organize and plan your trip. So head to dfbstore.com and use promo code 40SALE to get a 40% discount on our ebooks. That promo is good for anything in the store, so pick up our 700-page DFB guide to Disney World dining or bundle it with our snack guides or food and wine festival guide to have all the details when you need them. All right, let's get into the latest news. All right, Disney Transportation, that's going to reopen soon. Right now, only the buses are running in Disney World, but it won't stay that way for long. Starting July 11th, that's opening day for Magic Kingdom, the monorail will start running with service to MK. The Epcot monorail doesn't yet have an opening date, FYI. So if you are at Disney World and planning to go from Magic Kingdom to Epcot, that's probably going to need to be a bus unless they open that Epcot monorail up. The Skyliner is going to reopen July 15th, along with Epcot and Hollywood Studios. Resort boats to Polynesian and Wilderness Lodge are also going to start July 11th, but the Sasagula River boats traveling between Disney Springs, Saratoga Springs, Old Key West, and Port Orleans, and the Friendship boats connecting Hollywood Studios, Epcot, the Boardwalk, Swan and Dolphin, and Yacht and Beach Club don't have an opening date right now. We've already seen how social distancing is going to work on those buses, and we also got a peek at the partitions in the monorail that will separate each side of the cars. The Skyliner is also going to be operating with just one party per gondola, and we guess it may be the same on the monorail as well. We will let you know later this week. All right, let's talk about those dining reservations. Advanced dining reservations in the parks have started to open to some guests. If you can book now, you likely received an email from Disney giving you a heads up. Right now, only guests who had their dining reservations on or before September 2nd, canceled as of May 28th, are the ones who can make new reservations for dining experiences. So you had a dining reservation before September 2nd, and it was canceled when Disney sort of canceled all the dining reservations on May 28th. There were a few glitches, so if you believe you're eligible to make a dining reservation, you should contact Disney. So far, dining reservations for everyone else will open soon, quote unquote. As soon as Disney announces when that soon date will be, we will let you know. And remember that in order to eat at a table service restaurant in the parks once they reopen, you will need that park pass reservation and an advanced dining reservation. All right, let's talk about character dining. Once Epcot reopens on July 15th, there will be another character meal at Disney World. Topolino's Terrace is the only character meal right now, but starting on the 15th, Garden Grill is going to be bringing you a modified character meal. At Topolino's Terrace, you can't hug Mickey or get an autograph, and we expect things will be the same at Garden Grill, but of course we'll be there to check it out for you. All right, NBA news. The National Basketball Association officially starts their season on July 30th, and players, coaches, and crews are already arriving in Walt Disney World. 8 teams will be staying in Grand Casino Tower at Disney's Coronado Springs Resort, 8 teams will be at Grand Floridian, and 6 teams will be at Disney's Yacht Club Resort. Those resorts are, quote, in the bubble, and regular guests won't be able to access the same areas as the players. We're starting to see some fencing go up at Grand Floridian to help with that, like a big blue fence right down the middle of the Grand Floridian that will keep the NBA players away from the regular guests. Now, these fences are likely going to stay in place through the playoff season, which runs through October 13th, so that's a long time for that Grand Floridian resort to be cut down the middle. But remember, as teams get eliminated, they will leave the resort and go back home. And the teams that are still playing will be moving into Coronado Springs Resort. So they may clear out the Grand Floridian a little bit earlier than that playoff season date. So that fence may go away a little bit sooner. All right, let's talk about more reopenings at Disney World. Things are slowly reopening, including a few surprises. So mini golf was not originally scheduled to open, but this past week, Fantasia Gardens mini golf did reopen to guests. The course will be open from 10 a.m. to 10 p.m. every day. McDonald's is finally reopened as well. A lot of people didn't even know there was a McDonald's in Disney World, but there is. There's a McDonald's over by the All-Star Resort. It's been closed for a long time to get completely refurbished, and it has opened way bigger than the previous building that closed in October. And it's got a lot of eco-friendly additions like a living wall and solar panels that run its external lights. It also has exercise bikes for some reason that we can't quite understand. And there's plenty of comfortable outdoor seating. The Four Seasons on Disney World property has also reopened to guests. All rooms come with a Lead with Care kit that includes masks, hand sanitizer, and wipes. And there are physical distancing measures, reduced capacities, and more in place. Shades of Green is postponing their opening. They've just extended their temporary closure again and moved their reopening from July 1st to July 15th. And for those who don't know, Shades of Green is the military resort on property, so you can't stay there unless you have an affiliation with military. And the Swan and Dolphin are also opening a little later than expected. Both resorts will be closed to the general public until July 29th, 2020. And those with stays before that date were offered reservations at the new JW Marriott Orlando Bonnet Creek Resort and Spa, which just opened at the same rate and dates and room type. But for annual pass holders looking to book a room after July 29th, you can get a discount on rooms at the Swan and Dolphin. Just use code QWH and bring your annual pass at check-in. Okay, so let's talk about Downtown Disney over at Disneyland. So Disneyland has already postponed the reopening of their parks, and now they'll need to contend with some new state regulations and guidelines. California Governor Gavin Newsom mandated that all restaurants, wineries, and tasting rooms, movie theaters, family entertainment centers, zoos, museums, and card rooms in 19 counties, including Orange County, where Disneyland resides, must close their indoor operations. Downtown Disney will still be opening on July 9th, but all restaurants will only have outdoor seating. The new mandate will last for at least 3 weeks. And back over in Disney World, let's talk about cast member protection. So Unite Here Local 362 Union has confirmed a new safety measure for cast members at Disney World. If an employee is unable to maintain social distancing due to the nature of their role, they will also be given a face shield to wear as a second barrier on top of their face mask. And we're going to see this in spots like height checks at ride entrances. And something else that has to do with cast members, the Equity Actors Union has rejected Disney's current safety proposals. The Executive Committee of Actors Equity Association has unanimously rejected Walt Disney World's plan for the safety of its members due to the absence of testing in the proposal. Rehearsals were expected to begin soon, but it seems that for right now, things are at an impasse. All right, annual Passholder Previews for Walt Disney World. Those reservations opened early this week. Out of the blue, that email came from nowhere. We didn't get any sort of initial email telling us when registration would open. We just got the email that said, time to register. So they sold out in just about 30 minutes after pass holders received that push notification through the My Disney Experience app. The events held on July 9th and 10th will be the first chance guests get to see the reopened parks. But remember, cast member previews are still being held July 7th and 8th. We will be there and reporting back live as we experience the park, so be sure to follow along this week. Cirque du Soleil has filed for bankruptcy. The Canadian-based performance company, which has had a permanent theater in Disney World since 1998, has filed for bankruptcy. The company, like many other live entertainment companies, has suffered some serious setbacks in recent months, having to lay off most of their staff and shutter theaters. By filing for the bankruptcy, Cirque du Soleil hopes they will be able to continue their operations until performances can resume. Things are moving forward for the new Cirque production at Disney Springs despite the bankruptcy, and tickets are on sale now, beginning November 5th and running through March 31st. Moonlight Magic events scheduled during the months of June, July, and August have been canceled. These are special after-hours Disney Vacation Club only events that give you exclusive access to the parks if you're a DVC member and have a ticket. There are currently Moonlight Magic events scheduled at Disney's Hollywood Studios on September 15th, September 22nd, and October 6th, 2020. Currently, these event dates have not been canceled. However, that is subject to change as Disney continues to monitor the situation. The Disney College program has been canceled for 2020 entirely. Disney World, Disneyland, they both have a college program where they invite folks in college to apply to work in their parks and resorts, and this will continue to remain suspended. College program participants have started to receive notification that their fall programs have been canceled. When the program is welcomed back, students who were affected by the cancellations may be able to reapply. Tokyo Disneyland has reopened. Tokyo Disneyland and Disney Sea have officially reopened to guests after closing down in February. Health and safety protocol mirror those in Shanghai and Hong Kong Disneyland, with mandatory temperature checks, masks, and social distancing. The parks are operating at a reduced capacity as well. Tokyo Disney has also just released a new app for English speakers to navigate the parks. Yay! English-speaking guests will finally have access to digital maps, wait times, and it will also be a lot easier to make fast passes. So we're very excited about that. I was supposed to go to Tokyo later this year. I doubt that will happen, but I can't wait to get back. It's a great, great park. All right, restaurant news. Some of our favorite foods are gone. We're continuing to follow all the menu updates and changes coming to Disney World, and we have some sad news to report. Both the Peter Pan float at Storybook Treats and the I Lava You float at Sunshine Tree Terrace have been removed from the menus. And in possibly more terrible news, it seems the barbecue pulled pork cheese fries have also disappeared from the menu at Flame Tree Barbecue. These are a serious DFP favorite, so you know we're going to be at Flame Tree ASAP to see what's going on with these menu changes. And of course, you can follow along at DisneyFoodblog.com. But it looks like a lot of the menus at Disney World across the board have been made much smaller, so we are going to, of course, keep you up to date on all of that. Brunch is returning to Homecoming at Disney Springs. That starts tomorrow. Brunch will only be available on Sundays from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. and we recommend reservations because it is super, super popular. And let's talk Gideon's. We have a location for Gideon's Bakehouse in Disney Springs. The sign has officially gone up, marking the new location. It's just across from Jock Lindsay's Hangar Bar and Wine Bar George. It's where the old Rustic Cuff used to be, and the Irwin Pearl store was in that before Rustic Cuff. Now, we don't know when it will open. We know it'll open in 2020. And we also know they're going to be serving cake along with their amazing cookies. We can't wait. All right, in snacks news, there is a 4th of July cupcake over at Sprinkles. It's only around for the weekend. Red velvet cake, cream cheese frosting, and patriotic sprinkles. Simple, but so good for $5.99. You can grab it at their cupcake ATM in Disney Springs as well. There's a brand new Stitch cupcake at Captain Cook's at the Polynesian. They celebrated 626 Day last week with a new Stitch cupcake. Vanilla cupcake topped with buttercream and toasted coconut with a cute little surfing Stitch and some edible flowers. There's a brand new champagne margarita at Frontera Cocina. They debuted that summery drink this week. It is commemorating their anniversary. It's very light and refreshing, not too different from a standard margarita, just with some added bubbles. You can get it for $12. And there's a brand new Starbucks drink as well. Starbucks released a new limited edition drink at Disney Springs this week. This is made with coconut milk and a guava juice blend with notes of passion fruit, pineapple, and ginger. It's perfect for a hot summer day. And Wine Bar George has a brand new fish sandwich on the menu. It's a fried fish sandwich served on a brioche bun. It includes pickles, tomatoes, lettuce, and a gribiche sauce. The breading is light and buttery, and the fish is tender and flaky, but the gribiche sauce was super tangy, and we would say it's an acquired taste. We liked it. You can get it for $16. New magic bands. Disney's been rolling out new magic bands this month. We spotted a few new bands in the resort guest upgrade section on My Disney Experience. Resort guests can pay a little extra and get the new Mickey Silver and Gold Rings magic band, a 2020 Family Vacation magic band, Mickey First Visit magic band, I'm Going to Disney World magic band, Run Disney Mickey magic band, or our very favorite, the Disney Parks Food magic band. This features some iconic snacks like the Dole Whip and Mickey Waffle and a Hey Hey Cone, and I think that's school bread in there too. These magic bands are now available to choose for Walt Disney World Resort guests with upcoming vacations, but know that availability does vary. We also saw a new Rainbow Unicorn magic band and pin traders at Disney Springs. You can get this inside out band for $24.99. And the Baby Yoda merch of the week is some new leggings. These are practical for lounging around the house, and these galactic and cute leggings are $39.99 at Shop Disney. We also spotted some new mugs for sale this week for you to add to your collection. The Mary Poppins mug and spoon set. The spoon is modeled after Mary Poppins' umbrella. You can get this for $19.99 at Shop Disney. At World of Disney this week, we spotted a fun rainbow mug that says My Happy Place with Cinderella Castle and tons of our favorite treats for $14.99. And in the questionable mug department, these meme mugs. These are pretty bad. It feels like a robot was shown examples of memes and then programmed to make their own approximate version that does not work. Now, if you love them or if you want to purchase them ironically, you can do so for $14.99 at Shop Disney. There's a brand new Cinderella backpack as well on Shop Disney. It's a petunia pickle bottom backpack. That means it's sort of like a diaper bag, and it's made of a super easy to clean faux leather, and it comes with a removable bottle roller and changing pad for $164.99. All right, Lilo and Stitch have a brand new Igloo cooler, 7-quart Stitch cooler. It can fit up to 9 12-ounce cans and features Stitch and his blue color for $39.99. We also spotted some super cute stroller organizers in 3 different Disney prints. The bags feature Velcro straps to attach to your stroller and a zippered pouch to keep your things organized for $24.99. There's some brand new Coca-Cola merch. The Coca-Cola store in Disney Springs is reopened with some cute new Disney Coke mashup merch. Tees, crop tops, and sweatshirts are all in the iconic Coca-Cola colors of red, black, and white. And also, the iconic Mickey head is printed on them too. You can see the full collection over at DisneyFoodblog.com. And if you're whipping up something in the kitchen, you might want to grab this cute new whisk we spotted at World of Disney. The Mickey whisk is $16.99. It's the perfect addition to your kitchen. All right, everybody, there is all the news. Stay tuned. We've got some new videos coming your way this week. We're going to give you all the coverage on DisneyFoodblog.com. If you're not already following us on Instagram and Twitter and Facebook, you should go follow us. I will be popping into the Instagram account on stories, doing videos, all kinds of things all week. So make sure you're following along as we're coming to you live from the parks. As always, everybody, thank you so much for listening. Thanks for watching. You guys are so great, keeping us going through all of this craziness, and we appreciate your supportive emails, your supportive comments, and all the kind words that you have for us. I can't tell you how much the team appreciates it. And as you know, this is AJ for Disney Food Blog, and we'll see you real soon.